Hello, 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 and welcome to the channel. I'm Shakia, and in this episode, we are going to talk Sister Wives, Season 17, Episode 13. Kody said, Janelle ain't loyal. No. These ain't loyal. I think that's what Kody is getting at. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Listen, Kody talked about loyalty. He and Janelle, they're on a date, they're eating, they're at a restaurant, and he says, I have somebody in my life who's been fundamentally loyal to me. And so what exactly does that mean, Kody? What exactly does that mean? And you know who he's talking about, his number one wife, allegedly. He's talking about Miss Robin. He's saying Robin is the only one who's been 100% loyal to him, right? Robin has been the one who has followed his rules and regs regarding the 19. You know what I'm talking about when I say the 19. He said that was Robin. And so Janelle is like, yo, what is this man talking about? What is this man talking about? Let's take a listen and then we'll talk about it because Kody, no. No, 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 no. No.
I have somebody in my life who is fundamentally loyal to me, who sees me as the head of the family. I'm saying to you that you and I get that if you're loyal to me.
They get the relationship that he has with that person to whom he's referring. He's saying, if Janelle, if you are like that, then we'll have that same type of relationship. But right now, we don't have that same type of relationship because you haven't been loyal. And you know what's really getting under his skin is the fact that Miss Janelle has not turned against Miss Christine. That's really just, oh, it's messing with Kody. It is messing with Kody Brown, okay? He doesn't like it. And he doesn't like that Janelle and Christine, but right now we're talking about Janelle because Janelle is still married to him and Christine is not. She said, nope, not doing this no more. But Miss Janelle, was still traveling. She was visiting people, visiting her family and things like that during the initial stages of the 19, and Kody didn't like that. He also says in this episode, because Janelle says, well, I think I'm gonna go visit, I think it was Maddie, one of her older kids for Thanksgiving, and she said that she would spend Christmas in Flagstaff with the rest of the family and reconnect and recommit to the family, or reconnect to the family, right? And Mr. Kody says, like, you going to spend time? He's saying about Janelle, she's going to go spend time with her adult children without her husband. But if she had invited you, would you have gone, Kody? Would you have gone? You probably would have made up some excuse. You would have said that you needed to be in Flagstaff because you needed to be around the younger children. And you would have said that you didn't know who was going to be there and what their 19 procedures were going to look like. And for those reasons, and probably a whole list of others, you were going to stay in Flagstaff. Why do I think this is the case? Because, sir, you didn't go with your daughter, one of your daughters, I'm blanking on her name, but Christine's daughter, when she needed to go get her surgery. You didn't go with them, and you didn't even have to drive with them, but you could have taken, you could have booked a flight. You didn't go when that same daughter was dropped off in North Carolina. And there were other instances of things that were going on and you didn't go. So why are you throwing this in this woman's face that she's going to visit her adult children? And I don't like how he refers to the kids by the mother. I mean, I get it. It helps the viewer. But when he's talking to her in this scene about going to visit Maddie or going to visit her adult children, why not say our children? That's just so bizarre to me. And that honestly It relates to what I was talking about in the episode when I discussed he and Gabriel's relationship. Like, why are you doing that? Ugh, I don't know. But anyway, he says to her, you know, a married woman doesn't do that. She doesn't go and visit her adult children without her husband. Sir, would you have gone? But okay, let's continue to take a listen and we'll keep talking.
I just can't believe.
I can't
I
believe
just
it either,
can't believe
Janelle.
what he's saying.
I'm not telling Janelle to be more like Robin. I'm telling Janelle just to be loyal. I have 100% loyalty from Robin. So, okay, yeah, I guess that's like Robin. Nope, I'm just asking for loyalty. I'm asking to be the head of my household.
I mean, here he is blatantly saying what I've said.
I wonder what that would look like for Kody. What does that mean to be the head of his household? What does that mean to Kody? What does that look like for Kody when he says that Robin is like completely loyal to him? What does that actually mean?
Expected. This person is loyal and treats me like the head of the household. And if you really want to be a wife to me, this is how you need to be. I'm not going to be this person. I'm not going to become Robin.
You act like it's only one side.
Somebody came into our family and treated us all very kindly, and they perceive something else.
You know, it's so interesting because I wonder if Janelle had a better relationship with Robin, would they still be having this conversation? You know, he said something similar, or he kind of acted in a similar manner when it came to Christine and Robin. So you would love Christine more if she loved Robin more? You would love Janelle more if she loved Robin more? Or you would treat Janelle how you treat Robin if Janelle was friendlier toward Robin or had the same relationship with Robin that she does with Christine? I have an issue with that. I understand wanting them to have like respect for one another and to have this family unit. I get that, but people are people and some personalities may not gel with the other. And so for you to base how you feel about one of your wives, you base how you feel about this wife on how she treats your other wife, I just think that's messed up. Because at the end of the day, this is still your wife. Janelle is still your wife. Christine, before she divorced you, Kody, was still your wife. These women have relationships with you. And perhaps I have this perspective because I am not a polygamist, right? And so perhaps my view of this is clouded because I'm not a part of a family like this. But I would imagine even being a part of a polygamous family, you still want to have a solid relationship with each wife. Why does it have to be that you treat them in a different way if they don't have the relationship that you want them to have with a particular wife? Because Janelle and Mary, they don't rock too tough like that, but I don't hear you bringing Mary into this conversation. Oh, but wait a minute. We know why. We know why. Because you don't really care. You don't really care. You don't really care about being married to Mary. At this point, you all are married in name. She's still sticking around. She's still sticking by you. She's still holding on. But you don't really care. But see, Robin, you do care about. Because that's your main girl. So, Mr. Kody.
It frustrates me beyond belief that he perceives this one wife, this one relationship, as she's so perfect. She's such a saint. She was so nice to us, and she was treated so wrong. So everybody better apologize for being mean to her, or else this isn't going to work anymore. This is the subtext I've been hearing this whole damn day.
Could you imagine what that's like to have your husband treat you like this and to say to you, you have to have a certain kind of relationship with my other wife in order for you to get more from me? Because that's what it sounds like. Be more like Robin. No, 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 no.
Kody's been a broken record about this for the last little bit, how Robin's been so victimized. She was so sweet to everybody. She put herself out there, and I don't perceive it that way. I perceive that we were plural families trying to figure it out, and she always kind of kept herself a little separate.
Trying to blend with the family wasn't easy. There was challenges, but it was something that I wanted desperately, was to be a part of this family.
Okay, so I guess if you want to go here. I mean, if it was the situation was reversed, would you be acting this defensive about me?
You and I have been acting like we weren't a married couple for most of our marriage.
He gives her this look like, come on, man. But he doesn't actually answer her question. Listen to what he says. Well, he's answering it. He isn't. His answer is giving us an answer, even though he's not being direct in his answer when it comes to that specific question. And go ahead, Janelle, for keeping it 100 and just asking the question that we all are asking, okay?
I don't know why it's been okay for so many years, and it's not now, but you actually live like a single woman.
I always felt like I had to make my own decisions for me. I thought that's what plural marriage was about, like being independent.
A long time ago, I was encouraged to be independent. That's what you did as a plural wife.
And we saw that in previous seasons. Kody has talked about his wives being independent, his wives working, his wives doing this and that, and how they take care of their individual households. We've seen that. Or am I bugging here? So for him to come at her like this, I don't really understand it. Again, it goes back to, well, Kody, what exactly do you mean by being the head of your household? What is it specifically that you are looking for?
I'll ask him and my needs get ignored. And everything gets ignored. So I guess what? I decided to be my own hero and I rescued myself and I started doing things for myself.
I feel like
Say it.
Janelle is misinterpreting.
Say it.
Needs get ignored. And everything gets ignored. So I guess what? I decided to be my own hero and I rescued myself and I started doing things for myself.
I feel like Janelle is misinterpreting our entire marriage here.
Different events, different things that happen carry different importance. And things are remembered differently by each partner in a long-term relationship. I'm trying to determine now if we're viable in the future.
I don't really see it as much as that she's independent as that she's aloof. She kind of does her thing, I kind of do mine.
So, I guess for years and years, I've made decisions for myself. You cannot depend on your husband to meet all of your needs.
I enjoy the independence. I don't know how it got started, but I've enjoyed it. I feel like somehow, like maybe we lost something.
Yeah. This isn't about Robin. This isn't about our past history. They just put Robin in the COVID crosshairs. This is really about me and Janelle, her loyalty, or lack of respect during COVID, and for my COVID rules, my desire to protect the family. That's my invitation to you, is to get to a place where you and I have that kind of loyalty. And we negotiate and we work out these things like a married couple.
It's wild to me that you don't think I have been.
All I'm hearing is Robin is perfect. Robin is great. Robin treats me the way I'm supposed to be treated. You need to all of a sudden be this way. We have a small team. Everybody's got to conform and then we're good. No, that's not what I signed up for.
I don't think it's unreasonable for me to expect that my wife would be loyal to me and that she would be an accountable person. And maybe maybe this is not a good fit. Maybe this doesn't work.
How is Janelle not being loyal to him? How is she not being accountable? I again think this goes back to her relationship or lack thereof with Robin. And I get Kody's frustration, and I talked about this during another episode. Kody's frustration with Janelle because she tends to make decisions and she tells him after. But again, because of the nature of their relationship, because of the dynamics, or because of the fact that he has multiple wives and his attention has to go to all these different places, things still have to get done. And sometimes you can't wait for Kody or for a person forever. Now, can she make more of an effort to include him in her decision? Sure. But does that mean that she's not loyal to him because she's making things happen? Because she is taking accountability. And this is the part that really bugs me, because he's like, she's not being accountable. Accountable to whom and to what? Because homegirl is really doing her best. Janelle is really doing her best to have order in her life. to take charge of her life. And I think perhaps that's what Kody is talking about in terms of being the head of household. Could that be it? What do you think?
It feels like the rules have changed for me a little bit.
The rules have changed.
Like, yeah, I just, all of a sudden, I guess, yeah, I need to, I don't know.
Kody sits and he's just looking downward.
You always acted like I was a good wife. We were great. I was making my own decisions and we were come together and it felt like you were okay with that.
It feels like we're unraveling.
You think?
I never thought that I would ever be in a place where I would be questioning my relationship. But the last few years, I've begun to wonder if we're compatible anymore. Maybe this doesn't work anymore for me. I don't know.
I just really, I'm still stuck on that Janelle is not loyal according to Kody, and I really want to know what he's looking for. Also, I think it's interesting because Janelle is saying, maybe this isn't going to work anymore, and I think that is a fair assessment and question to explore. Can they come together to make their relationship work with the way it is now? Not how it was, not how one person wants it to be. They have to be able to come together as a unit to make the relationship work. Are they both willing to do that? And that also might mean letting go of some of certain expectations and being able to come to some sort of common ground, some sort of middle ground with the two. Both partners deserve to have their needs met. So you can't get everything you want and then ignore what your partner is asking for. And it kind of sounds like that's what happened a little bit. And so it'll be interesting. I know there are some rumors swirling around the internet streets, honey, saying that Miss Janelle said bye-bye. Or in the words of Kody, she said, see ya. She said, see ya. I don't know if that's true. But we're just going off of what we see in these episodes. And this is what we listened to and what we watched in episode 13 of season 17. I wonder, though, if Janelle and Kody will find some sort of middle ground. And will this relationship, will it work out? Will they spend a few more years together or the rest of their lives together? Or are they at a place where they both have to acknowledge that it's over? Do you think their relationship can be saved at this point? Do you think that's something that can happen? I'd be interested to hear your opinion. Let me know in the comments. Also, what do you think of Janelle saying she wasn't looking around, she wasn't waiting for somebody to come save her? She saved herself. Janelle is really my fave this season. The way that she is just saying her truth, and she's being honest about just, like her taking care of herself and not afraid or embarrassed or ashamed to say what it really is. I love it because for so many seasons, we've seen them act a certain way in terms of the family unit. And we've heard Kody say before that he wants to be the head of the household and all that jazz. But we've also heard them say that these women are independent. And so I love the fact that Janelle is just being honest in these conversations. And she's like, wait a minute, something feels like it's changed here. It doesn't feel the same anymore. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the fact that she is just always talking about, I got to get stuff done. I have so much respect for her. And so it really will be interesting to see how everything plays out. Let me know again in the comments, what do you think? What do you think of Janelle this season? And do you think she and Kody can make it work? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you come on back for the next one. But until then, bye for now.